All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. First Alert Meteorologist Eric Burke with you. Hope you're having a fantastic week so far. As some of you lucky enough to see some rain showers and storms popping up yesterday afternoon. If you needed the rainfall, I hope you got it. Probably could have done without some of the small hail and the lightning we had, but that's what happens. Definitely the rainfall beneficial, that's for sure, with the dry conditions. We've got a dry radar right now on this Thursday, just about 10:30. It is 10:30. You can see that in the lower right-hand side of your phone, tablet, however you're watching us. But imagine us staying dry for the rest of the afternoon and evening. We will see a lot of sunshine today. We barely have any cloud cover, let alone clouds to produce any precipitation. So things should be pretty quiet and dry. One of the hotter days we've seen here lately. That rainfall we saw with the storms yesterday, it did develop a lot of dense fog overnight into this morning, and that might have slowed down your morning commute. One of the foggiest locations, which it typically is, was out there in Marshall County, Gunnersville. But the fog is gone. Beautiful blue sky, September day, one of the final days of the summer season. And we've got another nice look here. Things still pretty green in Limestone County. This is out at the radar site there. On the eastern part of the county, but a beautiful day turning out to be. Temperatures are starting to warm up a bit. Looking at a high of 92 today, mostly sunny, if not totally sunny, and maybe a few fair weather cumulus clouds into the afternoon. Overnight tonight will stay mostly clear, comfortable low of 64, high of 93, hot end to the week. I think that is the hottest day, well, tied for the hottest day on your 10-day forecast. Saturday going with a high of 93, but Saturday it might feel a little bit more uncomfortable just because of the increasing humidity, added moisture, plus temperatures in the low 90s. Inevitably, I do imagine we see some pop-up showers and storms for Saturday afternoon into the early evening. Shouldn't be horribly impactful for those outside weekend plans. Another thing to add, a warm evening for high school football games on Friday. Kickoff temperatures will probably be in the upper 70s to low 80s. So let's go through the rest of your day, hour by hour. A few green blips here and there. The model thinking we might see a stray shower, but I think with the air being a bit drier, it's going to be hard to come by. You know, we missed out on a lot of the rainfall Monday and Tuesday because we had some of that drier air in place. Now, as we go through the evening, overnight hours, we go into tomorrow morning. If future radar will advance for me, got to hit the button a couple times apparently. We do start to see a few more clouds coming in. Temperatures still fall. Probably staying very mild into the mid to upper 60s. It could see some patchy fog if there's some leftover moisture. Another sunny day coming as we go through your Friday. High temps in the mid to upper 80s there, and will continue to warm probably into the low 90s. Now, something that has shown up consistently over parts of northwest Alabama, that would be maybe a few isolated showers or storms popping up over the northwestern corner of the state, and just around football time, hopefully the closer we get to sunset, those showers and storms start to wind down. I'm not totally sold on the idea of even including the mention of rain in the forecast, but it has shown up on one or two model runs, so certainly something we'll continue to monitor here. We go into the weekend now, and temperatures on Saturday are also going to be hot. High temps will reach the low to maybe mid 90s with a bit more humidity because of the southwest breeze. I think we do see inevitably a few pop-up showers and storms. Kind of hit and miss here, very isolated in nature. Shouldn't be too impactful for those weekend plans. And then we go into Sunday, a bit more cloud cover coming in. Looking at some rain coming in from the northwest as we go through late Sunday afternoon into the evening. And this is probably going to hold off until you're kind of wrapping up your outside plans there for the weekend. Here are your temperatures at the moment, mid 70s to low 80s. We've got a lot of warming left in us. That September sunshine, even in mid-September, it does pack quite a punch. And then you look at the dew point, it's still fairly muggy. I think the dew point starts to fall a bit more as we go into the afternoon as some of that drier air comes in from the north and west. But for the time being, a little bit on the sticky side with a muggy feel, dew point in the mid to upper 60s. Ragweed, grass pollen, this is not going to go anywhere anytime soon. If we do get a widespread rainfall day, that's great news for the ongoing drought conditions, the dry areas across North Alabama, Middle Tennessee. But that's the only way we're going to knock down that ragweed, and it would probably be for about a day, maybe even half a day at most. So just keep taking your antihistamine. I've sneezed many times today. realizing I forgot to take my allergy pill before I left for work this morning. But there's your warm up for the rest of the day. High temps will reach the lower 90s. Maybe the heat index feels like temp in the low to mid 90s. The rest of the day today, mostly sunny, maybe partly cloudy from time to time. Wind becoming more northwesterly, pretty light breeze, about 3 to 5 miles per hour. Have to talk about the tropics. This came out yesterday, 24 hours ago. We gave you that update that we've got Tropical Storm Gabrielle there in the kind of central Atlantic, and then there is another wave the Hurricane Center in Miami is watching, just 20% chance of development on that. But here's Tropical Storm Gabrielle. Wind speeds about 50 miles per hour right now. Those are the sustained winds. Now, this is not a very organized tropical storm at the moment. You can see kind of the convection, all the reds, greens, all the storms firing up around it. Very disorganized. It's not taking on that I shape of a hurricane or anything. So this is probably just going to stay as a fish storm, but the winds are 5 miles per hour higher than they were yesterday. So tracking to the west-northwest around 15 miles per hour. We'll have another update coming eventually, and even now the Hurricane Center holding off on that potential development of strengthening into a hurricane. This would be a very low-end hurricane coming, and it looks like it would be sometime Monday now, and they were forecasting a kind of Sunday evening yesterday. Might just clip Bermuda there, but no impact to the lower 48. The Bahamas are good, Virgin Islands, all the Saint Islands down there, beautiful leeward, windward islands. Hope to visit all the islands here one day. Been to St. Martin, that was fantastic. Been to the Dominican, awesome. Punta Cana, gorgeous area to do a little vacationing. Weekend forecast, we'll leave the rain chances where they are for now. It's something we will continue to update you on, obviously. High of 93 Saturday, 91 on Sunday. Both days should bring a good amount of sunshine. Your weekend plan should be okay for outside stuff. Last weekend of summer, there it is. Go jump in the pool if your backyard pool is still open too. So forecast for tonight, same as what we had waking up this morning. A little bit of fog, low of 64 for your Friday. I'm actually off tomorrow, looking forward to it, playing some golf with my friends. I'm only off tomorrow because I have to work Saturday morning. And then we'll be out at Tinkerfest too, downtown Huntsville. If you've got the kids looking for something to do, come say hi. We'll have the 48 Storm Tracker. Got some free stuff to give away. It's a great event. I've been out there several years now, and we'll be there next to the Storm Tracker. So come say hello. I'll be out there after I finish the morning news on Saturday and Weather Extra at 8:30 Saturday morning. Temperatures in the low to mid 90s tomorrow. Here's that extended forecast. Got the big Tinkerfest logo, trying to get you all to come out and join us, hang out with us. Fall, the autumnal equinox is Monday afternoon, 1:19 Central Daylight Time Monday afternoon, and then temperatures start to fall off a little bit. Some of the models are hinting at actually a bit of a front coming in. That would be Wednesday into Thursday. That would bring slightly higher chances for seeing some rain showers and storms. Hopefully that's the case, and also knocks down temperatures at the end of your 10-day into the following weekend. Might even have some days in the upper 70s, so it will actually feel a bit more fall-like based on some of the current trends. That's it for me. I'll be on Tennessee Valley Living at 11 o'clock and your news at noon. I hope you have a fantastic Thursday. I will miss you tomorrow, but join me on Saturday. Forecaster Jada Russell, as she'll be with you, Weather Extra tomorrow at 10:30. So have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the sunshine. Stay cool. It's getting hot out there already. All right, have a good one. Thanks for your time.